Shalom friends, greetings to you all in the mighty name Yahusha HaMashiach, our soon coming King. It's the Shabbath of our blessed Redeemer, our friend, our Creator, our King. Hallelujah. What a beautiful day it is. It is cold outside, but it is warm inside, and that's something to give Yahuwah thanks for. So before we go in family worship, which we are here preparing to, I just want to quickly come on here and share with those who want to hear this little revelation that I received from reading Ezekiel 37 this morning while I got up to do my devotion. Right, so if you want to hear, stay tuned. I will be right back.
Father, renew me so you can use me.
I just want to say it's a beautiful feeling to come on here once more, on this blessed day, just to, encourage us, the body of Mashiach, aka Christ. So, this morning when I woke up, I went into the Word and I was reading from the book of Ezekiel chapter 37. Now, for many of us who read and are well familiar with the scriptures, we know that this is a prophecy that the Most High bid Ezekiel to do upon the house of Yasharel, the chosen people of the Most High Yah. Now we know that the valley of dry bones is really referring to the body of Israel, okay? Israelites, us, who they have taught that we're Gentiles and we are not. The Most High people is the other set of people, which I'm not here for that. But I just want to say today that this morning while I was doing my little devotion, I got something so powerful from reading this passage, and I just want to share it with whoever wants to hear. Okay, so I'm just gonna read from Ezekiel 37 and then I will tell you what came to my ruach. The hand of Yahuwah was upon me and carried me out in the ruach. Yahuwah means the spirit of the Most High, the spirit of Yah, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones, and caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. And he said unto me, Son of Adam, in the King James Version, you'll see Son of Man. Son of Adam, can these bones live? And I answered, O Adonai, Yahuwah, you know. Again he said unto me, Prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahuwah. Thus says Adonai Yahuwah unto these bones, Behold, I will cause breath to breathe into you, and ye shall live. And I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am Yahuwah. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bones to his bone. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Then said he unto me, Prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of Adam, and say to the wind, Thus says Adonai Yahuwah, Come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived, and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army. Then he said unto me, Son of Adam, these bones are the whole house of Yasharel. Behold, they say, Our bones are dried, and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, Thus says Adonai Yahuwah, Behold, O my people, I will open your graves, and cause you to come out of your graves, and bring you into the land of Yasharel, and ye shall know that I am Yahuwah. When I have opened your graves, O my people, and brought you up out of your graves, and shall put my ruach in you, and ye shall live, and I shall place you in your own land, then shall ye know that I, Yahuwah, have spoken it and perform it, says Yahuwah. And this ended the reading of Ezekiel chapter 37 verse 1 to 14. Now I'm gonna give my little take what I received this morning while I was here reading my Bible. Sometimes we don't know, I don't believe we understand the power that lies in us as called out people, set apart people of the Most High. He has put in us is ruach. And so at times we go about and we see brothers and sisters who are really dry. You know, they're so dried out. There's no life seems to be in them. No, instead we tear them down. It's our duty to prophesy in them, on them, over them, and say live. We have that power to speak life into our brothers and sisters. But instead what we do, we tear them down. We need to understand that we have the power of the Most High in us, and whatever comes out of our mouth, it's going to happen. If we speak bad, it's going to happen. If we speak good, it's going to happen. So as children who are called out from this world, from this corrupted world, we need to do the opposite. We can't be like others who are tearing down each other. There's so much lesson in this. I remember when we got married, my husband and I, we heard so many stories that our marriage gonna last for a month. They're giving us just a month. You know, so many negative words that was spoken, you know, into our marriage. And it was so hurtful and surprising to know that this is our brothers and our sisters who should be speaking life into our marriage, knowing that we are calling on the same name, and he is the one who has established or instituted marriage. And to know that marriage is a mystery between Mashiach and the call out assembly, and to know that people who should be on our side, who should be on the Most High side, is speaking negative into someone's marriage. No, is that how it's supposed to be? Our duty is to speak life upon each other. That's our duty, because we're called out to tear down Satan's kingdom. That's what we're called out to do. It's not to build the devil. It's not to rejoice when we see our brothers fall. We are to prophesy in each other's life, right? Our duty and our aim is to see our brothers and sisters, you know, flourishing, right? In that way the Most High will receive the glory. But when we're going to go tear down each other, how are we building up, you know, the house of Yashrael, right? We know that we're a powerful set of people. For those who don't know, we are a powerful set of people. And to know that we are chosen to carry out His will. What's the will of the Most High? Is it to enjoy seeing our brothers down? No, our duty is to speak life into them, right? Imagine dry bone. You ever eat a piece of chicken and then throw away the bone, and then days after you come upon that same bone which you have tossed away? How dry that looks. Well, Ezekiel went down into this valley, right, in the ruach, and what he saw was a valley of dry bones. There is no skin on it, you know, there is no marrow, nothing. The bone just dry out. But the Most High tell him that, Ezekiel, prophesy to these dry bones. Do you believe these dry bones can live? Sometimes we see our brothers and our sisters are so gone, and we say there is no turning back. We should not be speaking like that. We should be praying for them, speaking life into them, prophesy into them, knowing that there is nothing impossible with the Most High, right? It's time we start to build each other up and stop tearing each other down. The word tells us in the book of James that how can the same mouth speak blessing and cursing? It's not supposed to be like that. I'm not speaking as if I'm perfect, but our duty and our aim daily is to thrive, to be perfect. We have our brothers and sisters who has gone on before us. Their journey was not easy. They came upon so many different temptations, but with the Most High, they overcame. And we can do the same if we keep our eyes on the prize, right? And be steadfast and unmovable in the will of the Most High. We can do just the same. It's our duty to pray for one another. It's our duty to prophesy into each other's life, right? It's not our duty to want to see us alone flourish. How does the Most High get the glory? We need to be more selfless than be selfish. We should want to see our brothers and sisters flourishing instead of whenever we see the blessing upon, each other. Many of us become so jealous, so bad mind. For what reason? How does the Most High get the glory? It doesn't matter how long we have to pray for our brother or sister. We just keep on praying. We just keep on prophesying. Speak life. We're not supposed to, desire to see, one fall and then rejoice. It will profit us nothing. The same word tell us that if we see a brother, fall and rejoice, it's gonna turn back on you, right? This is the behavior of the world. It should not be amongst us who are called out and are set apart, people of the Most High. The word tells us in the book of John that how can you say you love Elohim who you have never seen and you can't love your brothers? We're liars. That's what it says. We're liars. How can we say we love who we cannot see and we cannot love who is in front of us? It is so sad, and it's time us all look into ourselves. Look into ourselves to see if we're really treading the path of the Most High, because some of us believe we are, but we're not. Really and truly, we're not. Even Yahusha said it. If you're gonna call to those who are in your company and you can't call to those who are not, whose disciple are you? We need to wake up. We need to be very truthful to ourselves. We can't fool Elohim because he knows every single thing. I'm not saying that, right? You can't come to a conclusion where you say like, you know what, I'm just gonna have to be careful of such person or whatever. You understand me? Because there's a time where you have to say, this is it. Just save your own self, right? But I'm not saying that you have a heart that is full of hatred and carrying on talking about you love Elohim. We have to start here. We have to love each other, and that's all. We know that we are servants of the Most High. We are followers of the Most High when we start loving each other. Anyways, speak life instead of speaking negative over somebody's life. Speak life. My husband always tell us that his grandmother, when he was growing up, his grandmother always say, if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say it, because if you say bad and if you say good, you're doing it unto yourself. If you do bad and if you do good, you're just doing it unto yourself. It's basically what goes around comes back around. Anyways, it's time for us to go into our family worship. It is a Shabbat. Be blessed, be sanctified, be holy as we're called to be holy. Until then, may this day bring you lots of joy as you be joyful in the Most High. May the peace of Yahuwah or Elohim be upon you now and forever. Have a Barak Shabbath.